Together we act for green, competitive and socially integrated Europe. This is the official slogan of the European Economic Area, which Ostrów Wielkopolski joined in 2021 by accessing Norwegian funds. After numerous consultations and assessing the needs of the residents, a strategy was developed in the form of the document titled Ostrów 2050, an ecological, energetic, economic city. The project was financed by the funds of the European Economic Area Financial Mechanism for the years 2014-2021 and the state budget within the Local Development Program.
W tej edycji o te fundusze starało się ponad 200.
In this edition, over 200 Polish local governments applied for these funds, and Ostrów Wielkopolski became a part of a very elite, narrow group of 29 local governments that received money from the European Economic Area.
Tych samorządów.
The call for proposals was aimed at Polish municipalities with city status, listed among the 255 cities identified in the Strategy for Responsible Development.
Dla Ostrowa to 3,5 miliona euro, czyli ponad 15 milionów złotych.
For Ostrów it amounted to 3.5 million euros, which is over 15 million Polish zlotys. The funds have significantly improved the quality of life in our city. These were primarily hard investments, educational, ecological, green ones. But also there were a lot of soft project investments dedicated for our residents and entrepreneurs. The project Ostrów 2050, an ecological, energetic, economic city, today represents concrete, measurable investments as well as soft projects needed by the residents. The thermal modernization of primary school number 1 on Partyzanska Street in Ostrów Wielkopolski, along with a thorough interior modernization, has breathed new life into the facility in the heart of the city. Since the main goal on the investment was to increase energy efficiency and economic viability of the building, such solutions as photovoltaics were chosen.
Efekt jest widoczny gołym okiem.
The effect is visible to the naked eye. When we enter the school, we see renovated corridors, refurbished classrooms. In fact, everything looks completely different. Since its establishment in 1979, the school has not been renovated. Frankly speaking, some areas looked as if they were from decades ago, especially the toilets. Today they are beautiful, new and functional. Everyone is pleased.
Oczywiście, że wygląda lepiej, jakby.
Of course, it looks better. The staff spent a lot of time on this, put in a lot of effort, and honestly, I think they did a very great job.
Super jest.
It's great. Learning here is fantastic.
Dziś wszyscy cieszą się.
Today, everyone is enjoying a beautiful, functional, ecological and energy efficient facility that will serve future generations for many, many years. The school is one thing, but the city has also invested in new preschool facilities. An example of a modern, functional, ecological and child-friendly kindergarten is located on Staroprzygodzka Street. Kindergarten number 2 Jarzębinka has moved from primary school number 6 to the new address.
Ta placówka została wybudowana na jednym poziomie, co zapewnia duże bezpieczeństwo dzieciom, pracownikom.
This facility was built on one level, ensuring the safety of children, staff and parents. We have spacious rooms with access to toilets, as well as storage space for each teacher. We have a kitchen where fresh hot meals are prepared. Importantly, we also have rooms for providing psychological and pedagogical assistance.
Psychologiczno-pedagogicznej.
Thanks to the funds from the European Economic Area, Ostrów Wielkopolski was able to prepare a 14-hectare investment zone for better use by the companies emerging there. A comprehensive road system with new lighting was created in the area of Wrocławska and Wysocka streets.
Dzięki temu w Ostrowie Wielkopolskim.
Thanks to this, in Ostrów Wielkopolski an investment area could be created, which today is occupied wholly by significant international, very modern companies.
Zdecydowaliśmy się na inwestycje w strefie inwestycyjnej w Ostrowie Wielkopolskim.
We decided to invest in the investment zone in Ostrów Wielkopolski because the city provided us with access to the property, utilities and a spatial plan. These are things necessary to make such an investment. We would not be able to complete the construction project without the access road or the utilities. Public transport in Ostrów Wielkopolski has changed. Arrival and departure times of buses are displayed on 40 double-sided electronic boards, 11 of which were purchased with funds from the EEA. Recently, this system has also been complemented by jakdojadę.pl application, and we have already had the first signals that it greatly improves the lives of commuters that use our transportation. Thanks to the project, passengers also have access to 12 new comfortable sheltered bus stops, as well as 4 green stops.
Warto zwrócić uwagę szczególnie na te wiaty zielone.
It's worth paying special attention to these green shelters. The first 4 green shelters appeared in our city last year on Limanowskiego Street, Dworcowa Street, Śmigielskiego Street and in the city center on Gimnazjalna Street. Not only are they visually attractive, but primarily they are ecological, green and collect rainwater, which is very important today. Ostrów 2050, an ecological, energetic, economic city, also addresses the issue of parking in the city center. This was what the motorized Ostrov's residents expected. Therefore, the construction of a parking guidance system is an innovative mechanism that tells driver which streets have available parking spaces for them. Over 1,000 sensors have been installed, and the system is operated by special electronic boards.
System naprowadzi.
The parking guidance system, is it a good solution? Absolutely, it's very good because at least people know where there's a free spot and can quickly drive there. No more cycling around, right? Yes, of course. Street and road lighting in the city is now intuitive, energetic, efficient and modern. Residents will surely notice the new lamp fixtures while traveling through the streets of Ostrów Wielkopolski. Ostrów Wielkopolski is investing in entrepreneurship. Therefore, funding from the European Economic Area and the state budget has enabled the implementation of 2 important soft projects. The first of them was aimed at students in grades 7 and 8 of primary schools.
To taki rodzaj bardzo intensywnej, zaangażowanej preorientacji zawodowej.
It's a type of very intensive and involved career orientation aimed at familiarizing students within a few hours with the rich and interesting offers of secondary schools. The format of these special open days was aimed to be very attractive, and indeed it was. The most important aspect is what the young students from grades 7 and 8 took away from it. In a nutshell, it's about opening their eyes wider to these offers, making young people more informed and giving them a direction which they will be eager to follow. That's what mattered to us.
W kierunku chcą podążać, na tym nam zależało.
Było bardzo super, bardzo mi się podobało.
I really liked it. We could simply showcase our skills and demonstrate what we're capable of. It was really cool. We had our own guides who helped us and supervised our work. Great atmosphere. The second project was related to uncovering the intricacies of doing business in Ostrów Wielkopolski, and the experiences and tips were shared by the entrepreneurs themselves. The interviews were published as a part of the Business Has Big Eyes series.
To przedsiębiorcy mogą się
Entrepreneurs can share their experiences and serve as inspiration and guidance for others, especially young individuals who, after completing their education, want to start their own businesses in our city. The social campaign I'm Just Disabled was an incredibly important part of the entire project. Its aim was to broaden the horizons of residents regarding disabilities, to showcase the capabilities of people with disabilities, their strengths, independence, but also to influence the perception of their individuals by the younger generation.
Chcieliśmy pokazać, że mimo niepełnosprawności
We wanted to show that despite disabilities, one can be active professionally and socially. They can actively participate in the sports and cultural life of our city. After all, this offer is very rich. We invited not only residents of Ostrów but also guests from outside the city to this project. One of the faces of this project was Przemysław Kosakowski. The aim of the entire program was to strengthen social and economic cohesion in the country by improving the quality of the natural environment, especially air quality, and by improving the accessibility and standard of living for residents of medium and small towns.